Yo. Oh, man. This weather is amazing. I'm just going to pop you up on... Oh, I know, Heinzel. Just going to see if I can pop you up on a chair and live stream from outside. You can probably see down my top. I have no idea what you can see right now. I have no idea. Maybe if I put a plant pot up. Oh, look at that. Yes. It's a great success. Ta-da. Oh, holy mother. It's so freaking warm. I'm loving our 2 days of summer that we get. They're amazing. So I'm on my balcony at home. Thought I'd come and just do a quick live stream for you all. Because I was having a really amazing conversation with a client just now, and it got me to thinking how many people need to know this. People need to know the things. So here I am. As you can tell, I'm quite at this point. So I was talking to this lady about the idea that we kind of get programmed into living in so much fear. We get programmed into thinking that the fear is more real than the desire to do the things that we want to do. And when I eventually let her talk, you know, because I was in full-on flow preach mode, I was like, we're going to go over, because I've just started ranting. This poor woman sitting there, first time she's ever spoken to me, we were laughing. And talking about this idea that she actually said the words out loud. I've always been okay. And then kind of skimmed past them and went on to tell me about all the things that gave her fear, or, you know, Heinzie, no, come here, please. And I was like, whoa. Hold the phone. What you just said there, I've always been okay. And when she said them, there was a real, like, weight to the words. And I don't mean like a weight in a bad way. I mean like a solidity, a truth to the words. I've always been okay. And so I pointed them out to her, and I just said, it's like you've got this muscle here is the fear. This is the fear and the voices of all the people that you work with, and the voice of the news, and the voice of all the Facebook crap that you see every day. And this is the voice of your inner wisdom that's saying, but you've always been okay. And she was like, wow, yeah, that's the first time I've ever said that out loud. And kind of we just like let it land in her body for a moment. And it got me to thinking that so many of us spend our time, we don't realise it, whether we're actively feeding the fear in this muscle here, or whether we're just kind of, it's like this insidious fear sneaks in because, you know, we've got the radio on the way to work, and we've got people around us at work. If you work in a job that you don't enjoy, you're likely surrounded by people who have to continually reinforce their fear patterning and their fear programming, because if they actually took a look at where they are in their life, the reality of what they've allowed to happen to them would be so massive that they'd probably all just flip their desks over and go, fuck this, I'm out, I'm heading to Bali for a month. And, you know, the whole system would just crumble and fall apart, because I can't imagine there are a huge amount of people, certainly not people who are watching my stuff anyway, who would love to be in a 9-to-5 office job that doesn't light them up. If it lights them up, then that's awesome, but if it doesn't, then that's not going to be doing their soul or their heart or their brain any good. And so I was saying to this amazing lady that I was just speaking with, and we had quite a gay old time. We had a good old laugh, and obviously I was swearing like a mofo because I was on a roll. Poor woman. But it was just fascinating to me that, you know, this idea of, and when the message was coming through, it was like I physically did this with my body, and I was like, we've got this muscle here that's going, you know, your inner wisdom, everything's fine, you get to do and be whatever you want, it's all okay, like just you take one step, the universe takes 10 to support you. And then you've got this muscle over here that's being insidiously fed by all the people who are in our orbit, who are afraid and who need to keep themselves stuck in fear. And, you know, the voice maybe of our parents who are just trying to protect us, and the voice of the news and Facebook and the radio, and the voices of the people when we go to lunch and we're surrounded by more people who work in these jobs that they don't love. And then we kind of hear all of them moaning and whinging about things, and it's like it's depleting our energy constantly, and this muscle's just getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And what happens is that this one's desperately going, but everything will be fine if you just listen to your heart. And this one goes, no, you must not. And it almost like, you know, and I did that with my body, and I realized like such a powerful representation of what actually happens. Like, you know, this one's going yes and this one's going no, and it's like this constant battle, and you're almost like, you end up like this, you end up shackling yourself with your own fear. And it's really just about allowing pockets of time throughout your day to let this muscle be toned up, and, you know, give it a kettlebell, for goodness sake, just do something with it. And the way that you would do that is really simple, but it takes work, because this one's getting fed all the time. You don't even have to do anything with this one. It's just people around you are feeding that bad boy. This is the one where you need to put the work in. This is the one where you have to do the work, where you have to do the journaling, where you have to do the mindset work, where you have to, you know, make sure that you're going through your Facebook feed and you're getting rid of anything that brings your energy down or makes you feel sad or angry or anything. That's the, you know, whether it's something as big as like leaving the job or the relationship or whatever it is, it's about really at grassroots level. And when you're just starting out this work, exercising this muscle over here is as simple as using your thoughts and controlling the things you can control, as I say, like your Facebook feed or like what you listen to on the radio. You know, don't listen to the radio on the way to work if they, you know, I always turn over if the news comes on. I don't want to see the news. I want to create my own reality and my own perception of who I get to be and how I get to be in the world. So yeah, it felt really important to just come on and share that message while it was fresh in my brain and in my heart, and to let you know that there is still one space left on the realignment retreat if you would like to come along to that next week and have this in your face for a whole day. Yeah, I hope the weather's like this. It'd be amazing, won't it? It's a poor dog. What a babe. But also the links that I've dropped in are for the How Were You. Ooh, it's our neighbour's hound. Hopefully this one won't feel the need to shout back. No, he's good. So the 4-week program that I'm running that starts on Monday, How Woo Are You, is going to be 4 weeks of basically teaching you how to do this stuff without having to think too much about what you're actually doing. I want to get you to the point by the end of the 4 weeks where you feel like these techniques, these ways of thinking and being in the world are actually just second nature, and you don't even have to think about them anymore. So over the 4 modules, I've detailed them out in the Facebook event. So if you want to find out more about the event, you can either send me a PM if you want to message me and I can send it to you, or you can just go and check out the... Look at that little foot. Oh, it's so cute. And it's I'm so disgusting. Like, God knows what he's walked in. My heart is full. But yeah, so it's those 4 weeks. The links that I've put in are for the basic and the VIP package. But if you want to know more, then PM me and I can send you the link to the event page, or you can just pop over to my Facebook page, the business page, and look at the events there. In fact, what I'll do once I finish this live stream is I'll actually drop the event link in the comments below, so you've got the option to either just sign up straight away, or if you want to go and look at more information before signing up, then you can click the link in the comments. But this is really about, I've called it a spiritual development program, which sounds very intense really, but actually my intention for the whole thing is just to have a lot of fun and to bring a lot of lightness and laughter to spirituality, and get you to understand that you're probably doing a lot of stuff already that is actually keeping you deeply connected. But what we want to do is do a bit more work with this bad boy and a bit less work with this one, kind of like take some of the air out of this one and put some of it in here. So I'm going to be teaching over the next 4 weeks basically how to do that step by step, and it's going to be generally I start out with a rough plan of what we're going to do with these things, and then it grows and develops, and God knows what else is going to end up added in there. But let's put it this way, I always set the intention that everyone gets 10 times their investment out of the program. And in fact, in my March membership group, one of the ladies did say 10 times. I've definitely got like 10 times worth of my investment out of this. And I don't necessarily mean financially, although that is also possible, because we will be looking at money mindset and the law of attraction in week 3, I think. But it's actually more about you make an investment in something and then you kind of end up with 10 times what you thought you would in terms of how you feel about your life. Yes. Anyway, I'm gonna, before I get all rowdy out on the balcony, my poor neighbours, they're lucky neighbours, they're getting this shit for free. Well, so are you, it's a live stream, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Mind melting all the people around me just by being on the balcony, sending all the vibes. Yeah, so if you want this in your face for a whole day, come and play with me next week in Jersey. Message me for details on that, or come and sign up for the 4 weeks How Woo Are You? And let's just, I mean, it's, you know, it's basically summer now. Let's make this the best summer yet. Let's just make it, you know, the moment where you sign up for something like this is the moment where you realise that your life gets to change, and then it gets to be easy and fun. Awesome. Okay, need more details? Message me. If not, just sign up. The VIP package, you get to talk to me one-to-one, and you get unlimited Vox access to me, so why wouldn't you? Hey Mandy, hey girl, hey. I'm out. Laters. Bye.